Now, if you've got lots of clothes in your wardrobe that you haven't worn, don't throw them away yet, because Trinny is going to restyle them. What was the statistic you said this morning? We only wear...
We wear 20% of our wardrobe 80% of the time, which means there's all those friends there, and that's what we're talking about today. So we've got three lovely ladies, and I'm going to start with Emily. And Emily has got a dress she's going to show us and thinking, shall I keep it? Good morning, Emily. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
All right, darling. So I think your issue is about this dress, and is it the right shape for you?
Yeah, I really struggle to find dresses for the fuller figure, and I really don't like the big bra straps showing, and all of the pretty summer dresses have these spaghetti straps or they're strapless, and I just really struggle with that.
All right, darling, I have a solution. The first thing is, there is a bra I love for your puppies to play in, and Freya make really good bras, because when you're wearing dresses that are flimsy, you really need that support of a good bra. So Freya, best big boob bras, and go in many directions, the straps, OK? And then I'm going to tell you about shapes of dresses, because this is kind of uniboobing you. And I want to lift and separate and make the most of your beautiful breasts. So these two shapes are what I call, like, sweetheart necklines. Can you see those in the mirror? That lovely sweetheart neckline. And if you're having a saucy moment, you can bring it over. But it's going to give a lovely scallop to your boob without just going across and killing them, you know? So that, to me, is the perfect summer dress for your shape.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, I know what you mean about this neckline.
Yeah, it just does. You know what? You've got the most beautiful... Your figure is what I would call the perfect hourglass. And also it will show off your waist more if you have a little sleeve, because then we really see your waist, you know, and I think you've got to honour that body.
I like that.
All right, darling.
And there's a lot of that sweetheart neckline.
There are so many around, and, you know, when we get hot, we always think... One other thing I want to quickly say, so... If you get ones like this and you love it, Emily, but you think for a lady who maybe has a bigger arm, you don't, your arm is great, but if you do, that elastication can put you off. I tell women to cut the elastic. Just cut it and make it just its normal width, and then your arm feels so much better and less constrained.
OK, Emily, thank you.
All right.
OK, we've got Amanda next.
Amanda. So, Amanda, darling.
Good morning.
Wow. Oh, good morning. So... As I understand it, you were a flyer for the world's favourite airline, and now you have taken redundancy and you're looking at a new career. Yeah?
I am, yes.
OK. So I think I recognise this suit, Amanda.
Yes, you showed it on a model last year and I fell in love with it and bought it immediately, and up until yesterday it still had the labels on it.
It did. All right. Now, I'm going to say my sort of bête noire, which is that when you buy something with such joyful colour, sometimes I'd say that the colour black can kill the joy of it, all right? And I know that you want to consider an interview outfit and you're used to wearing black or a uniform. So what I'm going to suggest is, with that suit, I want you to make it more fun, because whenever I interview people for Trinny London, I remember the people who dress in something that has an amazing colour. Like, I'm not going to forget, Ruth, your beautiful lemon yellow, you know.
Can't forget that today.
So I would say to you, darling, consider some white. So keep that kind of, you know, authority, button it up at the top, have the cuff popping out the bottom, and then instead of a black patent shoe, consider my good old favourite silver brogue. You know,
I love it.
I knew you would, because there's something about how you do your hair so fabulously, and your glasses. And, you know, when you go in and sit in for that interview and somebody's seen 30 people, they're going to say, yeah, I liked it. What was her name? It was the woman in the pink suit.
Yeah.
And I could see what you mean there, and it's like you wearing that blue shirt with your blue, and I'm thinking, if that was black, would it look as nice? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Do you see any sense, Amanda, in what Trinny is saying?
Absolutely, because a classic black shoe doesn't really show much personality, and I think when you go for an interview, your personality has to shine.
Exactly, and I can see you have oodles of personality, and you want it to be reflecting in your clothes.
Yeah.
All right,
Good luck at your interview.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Amanda.
All right, darling.
And then last but not least, we've got Jane.
Last but not least, Jane. And there you are, Jane. Hello,
Jane.
my darling.
Hi.
So this is really just about kind of, I know you showed a dress first, and I don't know if we can see the photograph first of the dress, because this is something that could be in everyone's wardrobe. Do we have the leopard dress? We can show that photo. There it is. Can we see it? We're seeing it now. So this is a dress, darling, that I think you've had for a while and you don't know if it's become boring for you.
Well, I'm not sure because my chest area is a little bit larger and it kind of cuts me here.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure what to do.
I mean, I think a lot of women who have a beautiful breast sometimes want to hide it, but sometimes you feel then, like we were talking earlier, the uni boob. So there's two tricks, because I think it's a lovely dress, and every woman, really, if they suit it, should have a leopard dress in their wardrobe. One thing is the cut-across bag, the body bag. And I always say to a woman, if you've got a larger, rounder boob, wear round bags, because it sort of honours and, you know, just echoes that. And then this crossbody will cut across and separate your boob. So I think that dress would look fun with a bit of a rattan. And then I would say, because it's, you know, anyone who's top heavy, wear maybe a fun, chunkier shoe at the bottom, because you had a kitten heel on with that. So last up is how you wear that top. I want you to tuck in half of it into your waistband. Tuck in half. Okay, like that. There, and then let the bit droop. So basically, I want you to sort of, yes, like that. And then that way, because I know you had an issue with your tummy and you were saying you always wear these big, and a lot of ladies do this. Just have a bit half draped so you'll feel the protection of that fabric, but we can see the length of your leg. We want to see your lovely long legs
straight away, doesn't it? Is that called the French tuck, Trinny?
Well, it's called the Trinny tuck, the Annie tuck, the Gok Wan tuck.
I think it's a dodgy tuck with me.
No, it's not at all a dodgy tuck with you. You look lovely.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you,
Jane. Thank you very much.
Thank you, darling.
Just want to say, if you are looking for some more fashion inspiration, we have launched the Get the Look feature on This Morning app. So now you can buy all the different outfits that we show on the show directly through that app. Just download the app and click on Get the Look, OK?
Thank you, Trinny.